Good morning guys, it's Ivy and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I've gotten a lot of sweet comments about how much you guys love my makeup, so today I thought why not have you put on your makeup with me. Okay, so first off, let's get a couple of things straight. The makeup that I wear when I'm on set or on stage is totally different from the makeup that I wear on a normal day to school or like out on the weekends. I'm actually not that big of a fan of makeup. I mean, I love buying it and like I like all the cute names that they put on makeup, but I just don't like the feeling of like a ton of stuff on my face. So I don't really wear that much makeup when I'm just out and about and at school. So today I'm going to give you some tips for just my normal everyday natural look with makeup, not necessarily the makeup that stylists put on me for shows and on set. So the first thing you want to do is start off with a fresh face. Wait, forget I just did that. Because rule number 1 is never touch your face. You want to prevent breakouts. Duh. Okay, anyway. I just got finished washing my face and doing my hair, so now I'm ready for my makeup. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is powder. I don't really wear liquid foundation or any liquid makeup because it's sticky and, well, I just don't like it. That's my personal opinion though. The powder is like the base of your makeup, so you want it like all over your face, especially in the T-zone, which is here and here. And then like under my nose is a big spot too. So this is the base of your makeup, so you want it all over your face. Yay! Yay! Okay, so now you want to make sure that the powder and the sponge that you use are two totally like in separate areas. You don't want them to touch when you're not putting it on your face, because the makeup can get caked on there and the oils from your skin get all over your makeup and that leads to more breakouts and it's just gross, so don't do that. And then I wash my sponge out at least once a week because, I mean, look at how much powder's already on it now. Like, think about after a week. Ugh, it's gonna be all over there. Well, next what we're gonna do is bronzer and blush. Okay, you're gonna take your brush and you put the bronzer on first after you've got the base, which is the powder, on, and then I do this method called E3. I learned it from a makeup artist person. Yeah, she taught it to me and it was cool, so I use it. So you take your bronzer and then you draw an E on your face and then a 3 on your face. So they just meet like in the middle forehead and the chin. And I always smile when I put my blush on, so don't make fun of me. Okay, you put it on like your upper cheek and you just spread it out. Okay guys, time for my favorite part. Eyeshadow. I like natural, like I don't like all the pinks and the blues and the purples, like I don't go out there. I like just the natural little shimmery colors. Aren't they so cute? So now what you do is you take, okay, so most eyeshadows, I don't know, all the eyeshadows that I've seen usually come in a pack and they have like 3 colors, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, 3 colors. So they're usually like in an order and you put the first one on and it's like the base of the eye, just like we had the base of the face. Base of the face. Ah, that rhymes. Okay, then you put on the base of the eye. So it goes from your eyelid up to your brow. So not too much, just the whole shebang. Okay, so moving on to the next eye with the base. So remember, all the way up to your brow. And not a lot, not a lot. Yeah, I know Samantha wears a ton of eye makeup. No, that's not my thing. Okay, and so in your eye, like you see when I made my eyes big, how there's like a little crease right there and right there. Yeah. Okay, that's where you're gonna put this eyeshadow. Goes in the little crease. Right there. Bam. Second eye. Now for the last one, you're gonna fill it in from the crease down to the eyelash. Okay. And this one is usually like the darkest color, so you don't want to put a lot on because it'll start looking really dark. Bam. Now I take my blush brush back out and then I kind of just like swipe just to kind of blend it all together. Marvelous. Okay, so the next step is going to be eyeliner and mascara. So you just put a little, I always go like really close to my eye. And I barely even press down. Just to give my eye like a little more definition. Okay, second eye. Okay, next is mascara. Okay, now here is a really nice tip that I got, from a makeup artist while I was on set one day. She said that I have just gorgeous eyelashes, which I can't really complain about because I do. Anyway, my eyelashes are like really thick, really long, and really dark, so mascara I don't really need a lot of. But anyway, this makeup artist told me that when you're putting mascara on, make sure to not put a lot on, and if you don't have to wear it, don't wear it, because mascara can like rip your eyelashes out. Like, rip them out. I know. And did you know that it takes a year for an eyelash to grow back? If it even feels like growing back. Sometimes they don't feel like growing back and they don't grow back. So, you just pull it up and you kind of curl it as you're doing it. I twist my brush when I do it. Okay, so now it's time for my favorite part, lipstick. Yay! Okay, so I'm having debate on which one to use. These are my two favorite. I have way more than this. I'm just debating on which one to use. So, sound effects are key when you're putting on lipstick. Key. Okay, so just make sure that it's filled in everywhere. Another thing that's important when you're putting on lipstick is afterwards, make sure you didn't get any on your teeth. That's really unprofessional. Oops. Oh, gone! Yay! Okay, now it's time for the last and most intricate step. Lip gloss. Okay, now, baby, this is a weapon. Okay, you need to be very careful with lip gloss because if you put too much on, it kills the whole entire look. Done. Okay, so the next step is eyebrow pencil. So most of you girls probably don't have this problem, but I got some serious eyebrows going up here and I really have to take care of them or they start going out of control. Like literally they will have their own zip code if I don't watch out. So my pencil is like, you barely even have to push down on it and it comes out. So you still want to like follow the shape of your eyebrow, but you just want to get in between. So it makes your eyebrows look fuller and yeah, makes them look fuller and thicker. And they all just lay down. When you put this on, they lay down in like the same pattern. Then you take the brush and brush them out so they all go the same way, so they're not like which way. And remember to always give yourself a compliment as you're walking out the door. It just makes you feel so much better about yourself. And here's another tip. The key to wearing makeup is to make it look like you're barely wearing any at all. Maddie B really doesn't like girls that wear so much makeup. Well, I've got to head to school. You look beautiful, gorgeous. Ah, I know, you are too kind. Toodles!